good afternoon. I am at nowhere else but the Western Nova Scotia Exhibition in Yarmouth. Sitting with me is Allen Whittaker.
Yes.
And I have Scott here, he's my IT guy. And we welcome any questions or comments, to them, or ask us and we'll get the answer to you.
Yep.
How are you, Allen?
I am absolutely wonderful. It's a beautiful day out here, not a cloud in the sky. Well, really not a cloud in the sky, but it's awesome.
It is really nice. So what do you do here, Allen?
I am the second vice president of the Yarmouth Agricultural Society, and my role here is announcing. So if you come to the exhibition and you hear a voice over the loudspeaker, if it's not Cliff Cable, it's me.
Oh, I didn't know that. Sitting with him for half an hour and something right away. Are you new to the exhibition?
No, I've worked with the Cultural Society for several years now, about 5 years. I've only done 3 years of announcing, but I was also involved when I was a kid. So through 4-H, because we have 4-H here as well, so through 4-H I got to be a part of the exhibition. My grandfathers, both of them, are past presidents of the Exhibition Association, so it's a management, I guess. It's just carrying it on.
Nope.
Un momento, por favor. 1 minute, please. We're having audio trouble. There we are.
We're back. Very good.
Thanks to Anne for telling us that our connection is unfortunately very poor.
Uh-oh.
But the atmosphere here is great.
It is. It is. Keep
The
talking.
horses are beautiful. Keep talking.
Keep talking. Well, we have light horses here as well as miniature horses, not to be confused with ponies, and draft horses. So
A lot of nice hairdos on these horses. Who does their hair anyway?
the riders are the owners.
they?
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's all part of show. When we judge pleasure classes, the judges judge the pleasurability of the horse, and one way of making a horse look more pleasurable to ride is by doing up the manes as well as the tails. So you might see some braided tails, you might see some braided manes.
Okay, I think we're good now. We're going to keep going. Thanks. And my mother says she loves my hat. There's a lot to talk about here because
Yes.
I printed out the schedule, and I do have to confess I haven't been to the exhibition other than the Oxbow for quite a while. So I have a lot of questions.
Okay.
Now, when we arrived here,
Yep.
I saw Bill Oakley setting up dominoes at
Yes.
rocket speed,
Yes.
and he's live. And
Yes.
I had to Google him to see who he was. So tell me a bit about Bill Oakley.
Mr. Oakley has been here last year. He set up the dominoes. I believe it was about 50,000 dominoes he set up last year, and I think he's aiming for about 100,000 dominoes this year, somewhere in that neighborhood. Hard to say because he only has a certain amount of time. At 6 o'clock tonight, he is knocking them down.
Wow.
So however many he can get set up between now and then, hey, great. And you can watch that the slow motion as well as the live feed from our Facebook page.
So we can watch him live right now.
You can watch
setting
him
up.
live. Yep, the Mariner Center is filming that for us. So yeah, that's
Wow.
there. That's there. So it's
That's
pretty
awesome.
cool.
So where do we go to find the live feed? Do we go to your Facebook
Yeah,
page?
Facebook page, which could be you might want to type in Yarmouth Exhibition
Okay.
/ Western NS Exhibition. So you can type in either of those in Facebook, and you will find us there.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So he's the Domino Man.
He's the Domino Man.
Now, I highlighted quite a few things.
Yeah.
So bareback dollar
Yeah.
is a horse in the horse ring.
Yes.
Is that what I think it is?
They ride the horse bareback, so no
Yes.
saddle. They're allowed reins to control the animal.
Yes.
And what we do is we stick a $5 bill because
Yes,
there's no
yes.
$1 anymore. We stick a $5 bill underneath the rider's thigh.
Yeah.
And then it's a regular rail class. So the judge will call out, and I will announce either walk along the rail, jog, trot, canter, or lope, depending if you ride
Yes.
English or Western. And the last rider with the
dollars.
$5 bill still stuck in your thigh wins. So all the money, by the way.
That's really cool.
So it's a pretty cool event, yeah.
Yeah,
The water event, though, is better. The water event's better.
You guys always had the bareback dollar?
Always had the bareback dollar,
Really?
yes.
I'm watching the wrong animal. I also have never been to a 4-H rabbit show. What happens at the rabbit show?
Well, luckily, we had the 4-H rejoin us last year, and they didn't do their showmanship classes, so this year is the first year for their showmanship classes. So we will have 4-H members show their rabbits. So they'll be judged. We'll have a rabbit judge here, and so they've been working with their animals all year, and the judge will ask to see a certain side, and the member will have to place the rabbit however the judge wants, and see, is the rabbit really tame, is it apprehensive, is it nervous, and judge the members based on that. So that is the rabbit competition. So it's pretty cool to see.
That's interesting. I also wrote down that there's going to be some guests here, like a ninja.
Yes.
And
Elmo.
Bob the Builder.
Yes. Yeah.
And a minion.
Yes. So that takes place in arena number 2. So those are for the kids. So we have guests that come here all the time, and you never know when they'll pop up.
Yeah. So tonight at 7 o'clock.
Yes.
There's is this new? A men's toilet seat toss and a ladies' skillet throw.
No, that is not toss. That is not new. And Cliff Gavel does the announcing for that. And he says if you can hit him, that's good. He's never been hit in the many years he's announced that. We have a start line, and anybody who wants to register for this, you start at the start line and the furthest distance. So if you can throw that skillet the furthest or the toilet lid the furthest, you will win. Bragging rights.
Okay.
But yeah.
Do I have to bring my own skillet or my own toilet seat?
We supply everything that you need. You just need to show up. And it is quite well attended, and it's pretty funny to watch too.
So what kind of skillet would I throw? Like a Teflon?
A regular Teflon coated frying pan.
Wow, really?
Now last year somebody broke the handle on it, so they were throwing it more like a frisbee and getting some great distances because of that.
What's the best way to throw? Like this or like this?
I think a lot of people throw it like a frisbee. Now the toilet seat, a lot of men throw overhand. So hey, your preference.
I'd like to try it.
You should.
At home in the lawn first. I got no neighbors, so at least I won't think I'm crazy. There's a magic show tonight.
Yes.
8 o'clock.
Yes.
Evan Fitzgerald, is he a local or who is
he is a local from Nova Scotia, and he'll be down here in arena number 2. Doing a magic show on our smaller stage. We have 2 stages here at the exhibition. Of course, our main stage where our big entertainment happens, and in arena number 2 we have a smaller stage where our smaller entertainment like magic shows and competitions and stuff like that happen. Yeah.
I always love a magic show.
Oh.
I see Tug of War was written here. I know Tug of War is not new.
Yes.
Do they still haul in mud, or is that?
We still haul in dirt. Yes. So what'll happen?
Do the losers fall in mud, or is there just a line?
Fall in the dirt, and I suppose it's in our ring here. So if you fall in, the horse manure, because we don't take that out.
Okay.
So it could be quite interesting.
All right. Is that men, women, or just strong people?
That is the 4-H Tug of War. Those are 4-H teams that have taken part. So they've practiced again all year. Yeah. And the reason why they practice and have a competition here is because they go on to Truro Pro Show at the end of August. So they're competing to earn the right to go to Pro Show.
Yeah.
So yeah.
This one's for you, Bonnie Durkee, if you're watching. Tomorrow morning at 10, they have Cow Patty Bingo.
Yes.
Now, I know what that is. Does everybody know what that is?
I hope everybody knows what
Tell
that
us.
is. Well, Cow Patty Bingo is where we take our arena here. We rope off a section and make squares. Yeah. And you purchase a square. And then it is a bunch of people sitting around waiting for a cow to go to the bathroom.
And if it hits your square,
you win.
How much does it cost for a square?
That I don't know. You'd have to ask the 4-H people, and they're over at our blue tent over there, right behind the kitty farm. So they handle all that.
That must be quite exciting.
Well, sometimes it is, and sometimes you have to get out the bells and the whistles and the horns to make that cow go, because it can last a while.
Costs quite a stink.
Yes.
All right. There's a talent search as well.
Yes.
So is that is there an age group for that?
We have different age categories for that, and that is sponsored by Y95 CGLS, and they've been doing that for 17 years now, and we absolutely love it. And that gets underway at 6 o'clock tonight on the main stage. So,
nice. Yeah. Also, I see this at Monte Carlo.
Yes.
Is that new?
That is new as of last year. Last year we had the Monte Carlo event. We had 20 teams register, $400 to buy in.
And that's Blackjack, right?
That is Blackjack, yep. And it's all through the Nova Scotia Lottery Commission. So they actually came down, they trained our members, our dealers, in real Blackjack. They supply everything, the tables, the cards, everything comes from them.
Really?
And whichever team wins at the end of the competition gets bragging rights and a nice big pot of money.
Yeah,
So,
I think pot of money and a nice day at the casino.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. So, I mean, we really thank them for that. This year we have 21 teams. We're playing Blackjack. We have 21 teams registered, so that's kind of cool.
That is kinda cool.
But we're always looking for new teams. And if anybody listening is interested in playing Blackjack, there's still a few more chairs because companies donated the $400, but we don't have enough people to fill all those chairs. So if you are interested in playing Blackjack,
So when's the Blackjack start? Tomorrow night?
tomorrow night, I believe at 7 o'clock is the next next eliminations. So come and see us at the exhibition office. Say, hey, are there any more seats for Blackjack? And we'll see if we can't hook you up.
Yeah, I haven't really played Blackjack, but I might have that beginner's luck.
Our dealers can show you how to play. If you have never played and you're interested, hey, come out and even just watch it.
Sounds good. I see at 7:30 on Friday night there's a Fisherman's Challenge. Now,
Yes.
what are the fishermen doing here at the exhibition?
It's not fishermen. We have devised a game where we ask you to splice a piece of rope, like fishermen would have to do, stack some pots, like fishermen would have to do, coil rope, like fishermen would have to do, and ban lobsters, like fishermen would have to do. And we have fishermen watching and judging over all of this, and it's open to anybody who wants to try and do what lobster fishermen do. And believe me, I watched this last year. It is not easy. Those pots are heavy. Coiling the rope is hard. There's a certain way you have to do everything. So it's a very interesting competition to watch. And what better place? We're in a fishing community.
That's right. And if you come to the Fisherman's Challenge after that, at 8:30, I hear Rod Stewart, Lady Gaga, and Cher are going to be here.
Yes, Rod Stewart, Lady Gaga, and Cher are going to be here.
That's
tributes on our main stage. It is going to be an absolutely amazing show. I can't wait to see it.
Oh, it sounds really good. Now, on Saturday, I did notice something different, caught my attention. Drone racing in the main arena. Is that new?
That is new as of last year as well.
Really?
I brought that in. Last year there was quite the stir in Halifax about these drones, and David Titus out of Halifax, who created a drone racing league in Nova Scotia, we invited them down. They brought bigger drones, which didn't really fit in our arena. So this year, Trevor Williams, who is the head of it now, is bringing down smaller drones. They are going to be doing some aerobatic stuff. We're going to have a little demonstration. They're going to be doing some races with those smaller drones. And then after those competitions, you'll actually be able to go down and talk to Trevor and some of the other drone racers here about what they do. Because drone racing is becoming very popular in some of the big stadiums across the United States and even in Canada. So the whole fact that we have it at the Western Nova Scotia Exhibition in a little place like Yarmouth, pretty exciting. Pretty exciting.
Do they go through obstacles?
They go through obstacles. We have like hula hoops. We have things that they have to go over. We have things that they have to go under. Things that they have to go around. All of that stuff. So it's really interesting.
That is really interesting. I also see there's Little Miss Yarmouth.
Yes.
What is that?
We have sort of a beauty pageant competition.
Okay.
So yesterday was our baby competition.
I seen on Facebook some pictures of some cute babies.
They were adorable. I should have brought mine out here, but I was busy yesterday. So the Little Miss competition is open, I believe, to anybody under the age of 8. And older, of course, than newborns or babies. Yeah. So we have that competition. We have a panel of judges, and it is basically a beauty pageant for children.
How sweet. Yeah. On Saturday, there's a strong woman demonstration. I guess I won't be in there, that's for sure.
I won't be in there either.
But who will be there?
Well, there's Grant Connors. He's bringing some people, and I believe Melissa Stone-Guerin is coming as well. Now, she is a local here. She lives out in Tuscot, our area, and she successfully pulled a transport truck. Here, I think it was in Yarmouth or at one of the competitions. I'm not 100% sure where she pulled it. I've seen the Facebook. So I think she's going to be here showing off her abilities. They have massive tires that they roll over and that they flip. They have massive weights that they lift. It's absolutely impressive. And the dedication that these people actually put in to this sport is unbelievable. This is almost a full-time job in itself.
Wow, I'd like to watch that. There's a Power Star competition on Saturday night.
Yeah.
And what do they do there? Just cut through
logs and saw different things with power saws. That is open to anybody who wants to register. Mm-hmm. So if you know how to handle a power saw, come out, join that competition. There's several things that you have to do with that, and of course the quickest times win.
Yeah. See, there's a truck pull and ATV competition, what are they doing now?
The ATV competition is here in our horse ring. So we set up different obstacles that you might face in the wilderness, I guess you could say, when you're driving your ATV. Different logs to drive over. There's a jump. And again, it's a timed event, so people who get through it the quickest win. We had that return last year. With great enthusiasm. I think we had over 40 ATV riders register for that. This year, I think we're on track for that as well. So it's still not too late to enter in these competitions. So if people want to, hey.
And that is on Sunday.
Yes. Yep.
The setup is at 12 and the competition is at 1.
Yes.
That sounds really good.
Yep.
How does all this stuff happen? Everybody getting paid around here?
No, we have 90% of our people here are volunteers, and that's really how our exhibition has run for 158 years.
158 years?
This is our 158th year here at the Western Nova Scotia Exhibition, so we all volunteer. There's very few people that are paid. We pay a few people about 2 weeks. You'll see different things being set up.
Yes.
Those people have to be paid because it's a full-time job. They get here at 8 o'clock and they leave at 12 midnight almost every day, setting up the stalls behind us, cleaning things out, setting things up, putting shavings in, making sure that the weights are okay to use this year, putting out the sound booth, putting out the bleachers, putting up the net that we have this year for the truck poles so that rocks don't hit our spectators. So there's very few people that get paid. So mostly people that are walking around with badges, yellow shirts, the people taking your money at the gate, the people that are handling stuff here, the people that are answering your questions, the people that are in the commercial building are volunteers.
Wow,
we don't get paid. And we're always looking for more volunteers. So if people, enjoy agriculture, want to be part of something big that's been around in Yarmouth for 158 years, get in touch with us.
Yeah. I can tell it's a real family affair because there's families behind us, families cleaning out the barns, young children, older children. And I took a picture of Brady and his oxen earlier. I'm a lover of oxen. I always bring my dad, and my sister also comes to the ox boat. It's been a family thing. And I just love it here. When does the exhibition end?
The exhibition ends Sunday at 6, and Sunday is a special day, half price admission, so regular price to get in is $10 for an adult. Anybody over 13 we consider an adult. $5 on Sunday. And again, the ATV competition is going on there. We have truck pull going on then, so still big entertainment going on Sunday. And kids' prices drop from $5 down to $2.50. So half price on Sunday because it's only a half day, but the midway will still be here. All of that. So if people are thinking about coming out one day, I'd recommend Saturday. Saturday there's a lot of big entertainment, big stuff going on. But hey, if the budget's tight,
it's kind of funny that you had no rain this week. Didn't you?
We usually get rained out or have at least one day of rain. I'm in an announcing booth, so I don't really mind.
I wore my hat, but I didn't bring my boots because actually the ground's dry.
We've got an amazing weather for this entire week, so we can't accept anything else.
I always ask a personal question at the end. I never told you that. I didn't want to nerd you up. So my question for you is, what's your favorite ride?
My favorite ride is the Tilt-A-Whirl, and they don't have it here this year.
You know what my favorite ride is? My favorite ride used to be the ride home, actually. I don't do that great on rides, but I did like I think it's called like a Gravitron. You get into a booth.
Oh, okay, yes. The Gravitron. Spin. I remember that.
What is there for rides here?
We have something new this year called the Hurricane. So people sit in this little car and spins around, hoists you up, and back down again. We have, of course, for the kids, we have the caterpillar ride there that goes around. We have the bears that go around. Out for the adults, like I said, the Hurricane's something new. And we also have a parachute ride. So where people ride in this parachute and it goes up at an angle, comes back down, and of course they go backwards as well.
Are you going to ride one of the rides?
I can't ride any rides.
No?
Hard to.
Sure.
Tilt-A-Whirl. Tilt-A-Whirl's it. Doesn't go very fast.
All right. Nice talking with you, Alan.
Nice talking with you.
Nice meeting with you.
Yes.
I'll be back. Have a good day.